Today I have 5 tips for you on what to do once you have your Bitcoin. And these are things that I've learned along my journey that I want to share with you. Some of them I am guilty of, and some I've just learned about it along the way. So I'd like to be able to help other people, because once you have your Bitcoin, what's the next step? You got to keep it. And what else can you do to make sure that stays safe? So I think number 4 is my favorite one out of all of these tips, but let's start out with 1, leaving your Bitcoin on the exchange once you've bought it. So that is not safe because exchanges can be hacked. You have probably heard the phrase, not your keys, not your Bitcoin. That is the same as sitting out on an exchange. You don't have the keys when it's sitting out there. So leaving it out there can be risky. Your accounts could be frozen. You don't have control over their platform. Anything can happen. There's been lots of incidences of this where people have lost their life savings or whatever Bitcoin that they have on exchanges or in different kinds of platforms. Your login can also be compromised. So just to stack on to this tip, make sure that you do multi-step authentication, because that can really help any kind of hacker or anybody trying to get in with just a basic login. So basically, move it to a wallet. Once you purchase it on the exchange, it's settled, done whatever it needs to do, move it to cold storage. That's the safest place that it can be. I have some links in the description that you can check out also. Some of my recommended wallets. I have some personal experience with them. They have been really great, in my opinion. 2, sharing your seed phrase or your private keys. You're basically handing over your Bitcoin if you do that. You are giving them what is standing in the way of them accessing your Bitcoin. So do not do that no matter what. If it's customer support, somebody you know, don't leave it on a clipboard on your laptop either. There's ways that they can hack into that and get that. So keep it in a safe place. 3, falling for scams. This is a huge, easy way, just as the same as the last one of losing your Bitcoin. If you fall for a scam, they're gonna steal it. You're handing over your Bitcoin if you do that. So you are basically the key to keeping your Bitcoin safe. Before we jump to the next tip, I would like to ask you a favor. If you could please like this video, hit subscribe so that you don't miss any other videos that are upcoming. I post 3 times a week. Look forward to growing this audience and growing along with you and learning with you as well. 4, here's my favorite one. Panic selling or being really emotional. I get this question all the time, and people are watching the price. You go and you make your purchase, and then you're staring at your phone, watching the price to make sure, oh, did I buy at the right time? Is it going up? Is it going down? Am I going to lose my money? Okay, just breathe. Calm down and breathe. I know that many times people that I know have bought Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden it goes down, and they start calling me or messaging me, oh my God, what do I do? What do you think I should do? Should I sell so I don't lose all of my money? What do I do? And then there have been many times that people have just sold. They freaked out and they sold, and then a month later, there goes Bitcoin going up, and they're like, oh my God, I lost my money. I should have just kept it. You have no idea how many times this happens to people. It's super, super common. When I first was involved in Bitcoin, I remember having those same thoughts, and it's stressful. But now I look at it and think, okay, it's going to eventually, long term, most likely to me, it's gonna go up. So why am I gonna panic sell? I'm gonna dollar cost average. If you dollar cost average, then you're not sticking to that one price point and being so worried about it. Don't panic sell. Try to think through things. If you're gonna sell, just make sure you're not doing it out of emotion or fear. 5, don't forget taxes. So I know if you're in the US and you have to sell some crypto or some Bitcoin, if you have to sell some Bitcoin, don't forget that you're gonna have to pay taxes on that. If you decide to do trading or short-term trading, you're gonna have to pay taxes on every transaction you do as well. So definitely think about that before you just jump in and start selling away. I would also love to hear from you all, and what are some tips that you have for new people who are just buying their Bitcoin on how to keep it, or any other tips and recommendations you have. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. This channel is brand new and I would really appreciate the support as it's growing.